So they will set up Medicare to go every other night at 6:30, and it'll just chunk through, find the claims, send it off. Okay. Um, our typical installation is we go direct to Medicare in every state. All the other claims we send through MDON. Okay. And that's our typical installation. Other electronic things we do is we do pick up remittance electronically. We have a little remittance posting program here. Um, we do remittance from Medicare in every state. We also have remittance available from MDON. We also have some practices that, Planned Parenthood of Chicago, for example, sends out 2,000 claims a month to Medicaid. We wrote a special program to go direct to Medicaid. I don't know that we did it for Planned Parenthood of Chicago. We did it for some people, probably them, but I don't know. So we can take remittance from other carriers, but the way we sell the system out of the box, direct claims, remittance from Medicare, everything else goes through MDON. Okay. Now we also have. Is any questions about that part of the system? Oh, I do want to show one other thing. Let's bring up this patient's account, take a look at it. The period key drags the patients from one screen to another. So I went into inquiry. Helen Anderson was the last patient that I was working with on my system. If I hit my period, it will bring Helen Anderson up for me. Okay? She's also in collections, so it brought that up. Okay? Um, I also, by the way, if you right click in here, it will show me up to the last 5 patients that I've been working with on the PM side. So if I want to go 2 back, I just go back and I bring up Jennifer Smith, etc., etc. With me? All right. Let's talk about this inquiry screen. Did Debbie spend a lot of time on it? Because if she did, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. I'm just going to. I will point out the salient. I will point out the salient features. And this is all very exciting stuff. The tab up here will give me, it'll always break out my balance, how much is patient responsible, how much is insurance responsible, and other stuff. These tabs up here will let me look at more information. Okay. We keep a complete statement history of every statement we've sent out. We can take any of these statements, we can print it to the screen or to the printer. So if we're talking to a patient, and they go, I'm holding the statement that you sent me last month. I don't want to know about anything new. You can pull it out, talk to them, go through exactly what they have. You can also tell them there's new stuff, whatever. Okay. Now, down here, which we have their insurance coverage. Blue Shield is the primary. If I double click on this, it will actually drill down into the plan information and give me more information. Some practices have certain rules. They deal with patients that come from different plans that go into different hospitals, etc. They deal with plans where they accept assignment, don't accept assignment, etc., etc. Everything that's in the plan file was available by just double clicking in there. So that's my overall implant plan file. I might have rules in here that goes, if this patient has to go to the hospital, they should go to, John Quincy Adams Hospital as opposed to Blue Cross Mercy. Okay, that's very handy. Now, the real part that I like to drive home down here is the transactions. I'm going to actually change my look and come back to it. By the way, if I want to make this area bigger, I just hit this upward arrow and I get more transactions. Catch it? Did you catch that? The upward and downward arrow? I'm looking at transactions. The transactions appear in chronological order. I have charges and I have payments. Here's 2 charges. This was the check payment we just posted. Remember? These charges, there was a payment posted on the 28th, etc., etc. Now, I have different views of this. One of the most important views is instead of clicking include payments, we click include audits. What the audits do is they slot the payments and adjustments underneath the charges that they were applied against. So if we look at this particular charge here, this 99202, where we had a $200 charge, we now have remaining $10. How was it reduced? It was reduced by a Blue Shield payment on this date for $150 and another Blue Shield payment on this date for $40. This is very important. Most systems do not have this, or it's very hard to get to. I haven't seen any system that's as user-friendly and being able to really nail down how the payments and adjustments were applied, etc., etc. The other reverse view of this, I can take a payment. Let's go to the one that we just did. See this check payment here to 235? I click that and I click audit. It will show me. I didn't really click it. This is not what I expected. Oh, no, yes it is. It shows me exactly how that was broken out. I really need to show this under the charges. This is not showing me what I want. Let's just go to all charges, include payments. Pick the payment and click audit. This is not what I was looking for. I'm going to show you the reverse one. I'm going to pick a charge. Yeah, it showed it, but didn't show it how I wanted to see it. I'm going to pick a charge. I'll pick this one and click audit. This is what I was expecting. This case I pulled a charge. I clicked audit, and it showed me the payments that were applied to this charge. I'm doing something wrong here because if I pick a payment, like I'll pick this one here and click audit. Oh, it actually, oh, I'm just looking at it wrong. It actually shows me what charges this payment was applied against, which is what I am looking for. So I had the $235 check, but these were the charges that it was applied against. But I thought it was going to slot these up. It's supposed to slot me up under the actual charge it was posted against. I don't know why it didn't. It's supposed to put this under this and this under this. This is either a bug or I'm not doing something right. But I'm going to get off it because I have to be home by midnight. Okay? All right. But I did want to show you that. Okay. Depending on how much time I have with the customer, if I have enough time, I want to talk to them about reports before I finish off with the collections and recall, because I usually like to save those for last because it's what's unique. Okay, but you have to show the reports. So let's go into the reports demo now. Okay.